Hello, my name is Piyush Mahajan. I am a senior science and maths instructor at Roboprenr. Today we are solving a past year question paper for grade 5th. Question number 1 is count the number of cubes in the given figure. Now, as you can see, you can count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Right? And from this view you can see that after this every block there is one more block. Right? So we can say 9 into 2, that is equals to 18. 18 are the total number of cubes in the given figure. So option will be B. Got it? So come to the next question. In a certain code language, red is called blue. Okay, let's first write all the data that we have. Red is called blue. Blue is called as green. Blue is called as green. Green is what? Green is known as yellow, right? And yellow is known as black. Correct. Now what's the question? What is the color of grass? Now color of grass is green, but in the code language the green is represented by yellow. So option will be B. Next question is, if I go 7 steps towards east. Okay, in the direction questions, first of all draw all these directions. Okay, north, south, east and west. Right? Now if I go 7 steps towards east. Okay, so 7 steps, I'll write here 7 steps, and I went to east. Then turn left. Okay, now let's assume that I'm at this point. Okay, then east, then my left is on the upper side, right? So this is my left and I go 4 steps. Got it? And then I turn right. Now right is this side, so again right, and I go 3 steps. Then in which direction I am facing now? Now as you can see, I am facing east. Correct? So option number D. Right? Now next question, question number 4. Which of the following options will complete the pattern in the given figure? Right? Now just observe, there is a circle going to complete here. Correct? Right? And this is the square. Also, if you look at this pattern here on alternate sides, right? Here. So the next will be here. Correct? So which is the required figure? Can you check? See, first of all, we have only 2 shaded portions, and option 1 and option 2 are obviously not applicable because there are 3 shaded regions. Correct? Now among option C and option D, see, this is the required figure. Correct? So C is a correct option. Now next question, question number 5. There are 18 girls in a row. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. Now Komal is 5th from the right end. So from right end Komal is 5th. And Divya is 7th from left end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here is Divya. Now if Komal and Divya interchange their positions, then what is the position of Komal? Now let's say Komal will come here and Divya will be here. Now what is the position of Komal from the right end? Now position of Komal from right end will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and this is 12. Correct? So position of Komal is option A, 12. Right? Question number 6. There is a definite relationship between the figures on either side of that symbol. Identify the relationship between the left pair and find the missing figure. Now look at both the figures carefully. In this first figure, alternate boxes are colored, and in the next figure also alternate boxes are colored. But in the first figure, all the remaining ones are painted in the second figure, and the shaded region is now white. So similar pattern will be followed in the second case. Now the shaded portion will get white, this will be white, and whatever the white portion was, it will get shaded. So option B suits the most. Correct? Okay, so question number 7. Now look at these numbers 6, 7 and 8, and we can see that the middle number is always the biggest one, right? Now let's think of some logic. Try multiplying these two. 6 into 7, that is 42. If I subtracted this 8, then I'll get the middle number, right? 34. Now let's check the same logic in the third diagram. 8 fours are 32, and if I subtracted the 5, then I'll get 27. Oh, that means that's the logic. So 9 twos are 18, and what should I subtract so I'll get 15? That should be 3. So option number C. Now question number 8. Count the number of squares in the given figure. See, this figure is a symmetric one, right? So same number of squares are there in this and this quarter, right? So I'll count these squares. 1, okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, okay. So 3 square in this one, 3 squares in this, 3 squares in this, 3 squares in this, so 12 in total, correct? And now if I calculate the whole square, then 13, this one is 14, and this one is 15. So in total 15 squares, right? So option number B. Coming to the next question, number 9. Which of the following Venn diagrams best represents the relationship amongst hockey, cricket and sports? Now hockey and cricket are two types of different sports. So if sports is there, so inside the sports there is hockey and there is cricket, correct? Now let's check the options. Option number A is not true, B is also not true, C is correct. Correct? Now question number 10. Select the odd one out. If you look at these numbers 256, 81, 144, 196, I can see that all these three numbers are even numbers except this 81, right? So I can say this is the odd one out, right? Now question number 11. Some letters are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 as given. Arrange the letters to form a meaningful English word and select the correct option. Now can you think of some meaningful word, right? Okay, even if you can't think of the meaningful word just by looking at the letters, you can try checking the options. Now 5 means E, 1 means W, 2 means O, then 4, that is F. I don't guess any word will be E, O, something like that. So let's try second option, that is W, O, R, L, correct? 5 is for E and 4 is for F. No, not meaningful word. 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 4 and then 2 and 1. Okay, this is not also a meaningful word. So let's check the last option, that is F, L, O, W, E, R. Flower. Yes, this is a meaningful word. So option number D. Correct? Next question now. Question number 12. Select the figure from the options which is not exactly embedded in the given figure as one of its parts. Okay, now I'll check the options. This, this and this, correct? This straight, then theta and then straight again. So this is correct. Now let's check option B. Option B is like this. Let's say this is the one, then this and this. Okay, so option B is also correct, right? Now let's check option C. Now I can't see if there is anyone which is like C, correct? No, wait, this is C, correct? right? So C is also there. So last option is D. Now let's check that. Okay, horizontal one, straight one. Okay, but there is no another horizontal line. So D is not exactly embedded in the given figure. So it is the required option. So option number D is the correct answer, right? Question number 13. Ashma remembers that she joins yoga classes after 24 but before 29th of April. So after 24 means either 25, 26, 27, 28 or 29. Not either, also 29, 28. Right? While her sister remembers that she joins after 26. Right? So her sister remembers that she joins after 26. That means there are only two options left, that is 27 and 28. Her father remembers that she joins the yoga classes before the 28. So the only option left is 27th April. Right? So option number A. Correct? Now next question. Select the correct mirror image of the given figure. Always remember mirror image is like on this side. So it will be like E, correct? Then T, if I found the mirror image of B, and then see, S first curve is facing this side. So first curve should be facing this side. Okay, so this is best. By this logic you can remember how to draw a mirror image. If the curved part is facing this side, then on mirror image it will be facing opposite side, correct? So for same for E also, E was opened at this side and in the mirror image it will be opened at an opposite side. Similarly for S, right? So just check the options B, E, S, T. So option number B is the correct one. Got it? Question number 15. Arrange the given words as they occur in the dictionary and select the correct option. See, dictionary problems are like alphabetical order. Okay, so all the words are arranged alphabetically in the dictionary. So S is the first word, that's correct. Then P, and these are all the common words, right? S, P, S, P. But before S, P it comes S, E, right? That is 4, that is select, correct? And after SP the first word should be A. So option number 3, sorry, not option number 3, word number 3, spare, right? After that A it comes E, right? But now option word 1 and word 2 both have the same letters E. So let's check the letter after that, that is C and E. Now again C comes before E, so it will be 4, 3, 1 and then 2. So 4, 3, 1 and then 2 is option number B, and that is our correct option. Okay. Question number 16. First three common multiples of 6, 8 and 12. Right? So 6, 8 and 12 have a common multiple, will be first will be 24, correct? And now among all these options there is only one option that includes 24. So obviously that is going to be our correct option. Okay, all the times you don't have to solve each and every part. Sometimes you can do the smart work and check the options as well, so that it will save you a lot of time. What is the difference between the place value of 2 and 7 in the given number? Right? So 2 is on, can we check, unit, tens, hundreds, thousand and 10,000. So place value of 2 is 20,000, right? And 7 is at tens place. So the difference between both of them will be 0, 3, right? 9, 9, 1. So 19,930. So option number C. Correct? Question number 18. Which square must be shaded so that the given figure has a line of symmetry? Okay, now there are 4 options, P, Q, R and S. Okay, now let's say if I try to draw symmetry like this, then I have to shade more than one part, right? So this is not the correct line. Let's try from here. correct? Now if I look at this line, both the sides are shaded. Also same for this. Okay, now the only problem is P is not shaded. If P was also shaded, then it would have been the perfect symmetry, right? So the option is P. Question number 19. What is the perimeter of the given figure? Now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is sum of lengths of all the sides, right? So let's solve that. I'll add all the sides. 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 5 13, plus 4 17, plus 3 20, 23, 27, 30, 33, 37, 38 and 40. So 40 centimeter is the perimeter of the given figure, right? Let's solve the next question. Question number 20. Weight of ball P is 9.4 into 4 kg. If weight of ball Q is 6.2 kg heavier than ball P, then what is the weight of ball Q? So weight of ball Q is 6.2 kg more than ball P. And the weight of ball P is 9.4 into 4. Correct? So it is 6.2 plus carry 1 37.6, and if we add that we will get 43.8 kgs. Correct? So option number C is our correct option. Now let's solve question number 21. Which of the following number will represent the successor of the number shown in the abacus? Right? So first let's check the options 3, 5, 4 and 6. Now each option is different. Now what do you mean by successor? So whatever the number is shown in the abacus, we have to find out the next number after that, right? So if I check the ones place, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So at unit place there will be 5 is shown on the abacus. Now its successor will obviously be the 6th one, right? So whatever, we don't have to need to check the remaining digits, remaining letter digits, right? So we just can choose the option D because it is the only one which has 6 as its unit place. Correct? Let's solve the next one. Which of the following figures does not represent 2 out of 3 as its shaded fraction? So if I check how many shaded fractions are there, total are 9, and out of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of 9, that is 2 by 3. So it shows 2 by 3. Again in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of 8, 3 parts are shaded. So it's not 2 by 3, but let's check another options as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in total there are 9 boxes, 9 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 by 9 again 2 by 3. And again this is by visually we can say 2 by 3. So only option which does not represent 2 by 3 is option B. Let's solve the next question. Find the sum of 38.28, 3.14 and 2.02 by rounding off each decimal number to the nearest 10th place, right? So we have to round it up to the nearest 10th place. So 38.28 can be written as 38.30. 3.14 can be written as 3.10, and 2.02 can be written as 2.00, right? If we add, we get 40.43. Correct? So option number D is the correct. Got it? Now question number 24. The given line graph shows the scores obtained by 6 students in maths quiz. Study the graph carefully and answer the following questions. How many more scores did students B and E get together than A and D got together? Okay, so now let's just check. A got 12 marks, B got 8 marks, okay, C got 20 marks, so we'll just write A got 12, B got 8 C has 20 marks, D got 4 marks, E has 16, and F, the last student, has 8 marks. Okay, so how much score more did B and E get together than A and D? So add B and E, that is 24, and A and D has a sum of 16. So if I subtract it, I'll get 8. Right? So option number B is the correct one. Okay, so now question number 25. When it is 8:15, what kind of angle is formed by the hands of a clock? Now it's 8:15. Now as you can see, this is clearly an obtuse angle. Now what are three types of angles? One is acute angle. When the measure of angle is less than 90 degree, then we call it acute angle. When it is exactly 90 degree, then we call it right angle. And if it is more than 90 degree, then we call it obtuse angle. Got it? The given figure shows factorization of a number. What will come at the place of question mark? Now 90's two factors are 15. If one factor is 15, then obviously the another will be, what it will be? 15 into what will give us 90? It is 6. Correct. Also, what number will have factors as 2 and 3? Right. So that is 6. Got it? Now in this question, the given figure is made up of identical squares. Find the area of the shaded figure. Here, this is half part, this is half part. So together we can say this is one square. Same for this two, we can say one more square. Then this and this will assume it as one more, and this half and this half will again become one more square. Now the remaining two, so we'll add two more. So now how many squares units are there? 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we can say the shaded figure is of 6 square units. Got it? Okay, so question number 28. Find the sum of these two numbers. So I'll write them directly in fraction form. For 13 upon 4 into 7 upon 6 plus 25 upon 8. Correct? So now multiplying. Carry 2. 7 ones are 7 and 2 9. 91 upon 24 plus 25 upon 8. Now LCM of 24 and 8 is 24. So 91 upon 24 as it is plus 25 into 3 upon 8 into 3. Right? So that is 91 upon 24 plus 75 upon 24. So now the denominators are same. So if we add them, we'll get 6, 9 and 7, 16 upon 24. Correct? Now if we look at the options, there are no such options. All those are improper fractions. Correct? So let's convert this also. So 24. So if we divide 166 by 24, what we'll get? 24. Do you know the table of 24? Obviously no. So try multiplying. 24 into 6, 4, carry 2, 144. Right? So let's try one number after that. 24 into 7, carry 2, 7 to the 14 and 2 16, 168. So 24 6th, that's the only option, right? So we can write 24 and 6 here, and what is the remainder? That should be 22. Correct? So 22. Now I can divide these two numbers, that will be 12 and 11. So I can write the same fraction as 6 11 by 12. Correct? So can we see this in options? Yes, option number B. Got it? Right? So now next. Which of the following figures is symmetric along the dotted line? Okay, so one is not symmetrical at all. 2 looks symmetrical, C is symmetrical but not along this line, right? Because this shape and this shape is quite different. Again, not D option is not symmetrical either, so correct option is B. Now question number 31. Find the highest common factor of the given following numbers. Those are 48, 120 and 64. So write first factors of 48, that is 24 into 2. Again 24 can be written as 12 into 2. 12 can be written as 6 into 2. Right, and 6 can be written as 3 into 2. Right. So now 2, 2, 2, 2 and 3 are the factors of 48. Correct. So I'll just write them. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Correct. So similarly for 120. Now 120 can be divided as 60 into 2. 60 can again be divided into 30 into 2. 30 can be divided into 15 into 2. And 15 can be divided into 3 into 5. So the factors of 120 will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 3. Correct? So these are factors of 120. Right? Now next, factors of 64. That is 8 into 8. Correct? So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. And this 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 again. Right? So for 64 it is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Correct? So the highest common factor will be 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Correct? So is there any other common between all of them 3? No. So the HCF will be 2 into 2 into 2. That is 8. And that is option number C. Correct? Now, question number 32. What fraction of months in a year have 30 days? Now let's check how many months have 30 days first. January has 31. February has 28 or 29. March again has 31. April again has 30. May 31. June 30. July and August both have 31. September 30. October 31. November 30. And December is 31 days. Right? So what fraction of months in a year have 30 days? So 12 out of how many are 30 days? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 out of 12, that is 1 by 3. So option number A is the correct one. Now question number 33. The measure of the sides of triangles not onto the scale are given. Identify which of the following are equilateral triangles. Okay, now what is the condition for equilateral triangles? In equilateral triangles, all the sides of the triangles are of same length. So just check. Same length, same length, same length. Correct. So figure 3 is equilateral triangle. Okay, but I cannot see. None of them are of same measurements. So figure 3 only, that is option number C. Okay, so now question number 34. A water tank can hold 49 5 by 6 liters of water. How much water will be contained in 3 such tanks? That means we have to multiply the capacity of one tank by 3 so that we'll get our answer. Right? So now 49 5 by 6 into 3. But before that we have to convert this fraction into as proper fraction. So 49 into 6, 4, carry 5, 294 plus 5 upon 6, that is 299 upon 6 into 3. Correct? Capacity of 3 containers. Okay, So 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So we get 299 by 2. Or if I have to convert it into again mixed fraction, I'll have to do 149, remainder is 1 by 2. Correct? So is there option? Yeah, option number B is our correct option. Correct? So next question. Question number 35. Which single digit will replace the circle in the given multiplication? Right? So 4 3s are 12. Right? That much we know. So 2 should be here and here should be 1. So 4 3s are again 12 plus 1 carry 3. Right? Carry 3. Sorry. Right? 3 here and carry 1. So 3 1. Okay, so we don't know what it is. So again we know that the circle is 2. Let's try 2. So 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. That means we have got our answer, that circle is 2. So that is option number C. Correct? Now next question. Okay, so now question number 36. Sam studies every day as per the time shown in the given clocks. How many hours did he study in 5 days? So he studies from 5:15 to 7:45 each day. So to find out how much hours he study per day, we have to subtract 5:15 from 7:45, sorry. So we'll get 2 hours and 30 minutes. Correct? So if I have to convert it for 5 days, it will be, if I have to convert it into minutes, it will be 150 minutes. Correct? So what I did here, 2 into 60 plus 30 minutes. Correct? So I got 150 minutes. Right? Now I know that he studies same for 5 days. So to calculate that, 150 minutes into 5 days, and I'll get 750 minutes. Right? Now again I have to convert these minutes into hours and minutes format. Right? So what I have to do? 750 divided by 60. Right? So 0 zeros will get cancelled and it will be 12.5. Now 12.5 hours, or I can say 12 hours and 30 minutes. Right? So the option number C. Correct? Now next question, 37. The weight of an apple is 160 gram. What is the weight of 25 apples if each apple weighs the same? Now it's a simple question. We know the weight of one apple and we have to calculate the weight of 25 more apples. So what we'll do? We'll just multiply the weight of one apple into 25. So 25 into 160 gram. Right? So 160 into 25. 25 zeros are 0. Okay, sorry, we'll go by single numbers. So 5 zeros are 0, 5 6 are 30, 0 carry 3, 5 ones are 5 and 3 8, again 0, 2 zeros are 0, 6 twos are 12, 2 carry 1, 2 ones are 2 and 3. So we get 0 0 0 4. So we get 4000 grams as answer, or it can be converted as 4 kgs. Correct? So it's option number D. Right? Now the body temperature of Parul and Pari are shown by the following thermometers. Whose body temperature is more and by how much? Now if we have to observe this carefully. So this is 38 degree. Parul has body temperature of 38 degrees and Pari has 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Pari has body temperature of 36 degrees. Right? Now as you can see, Parul has body temperature more than Pari by 2 degrees Celsius. Right? So Parul 2 degrees Celsius is our option, that is option number A. The height of Karan is CLX centimeter. Okay, so Roman digits. And the height of Sahil is CL2. Right? Who is taller among them? Okay, So I don't know if you know Roman digits or not, but it's more of a logical question. X means 10, that you know, and 2, this is for 2. Now obviously 2 will be smaller compared to 10. So we don't have to go into deep, like we don't have to calculate the value of C and L. We can just say that Sahil is shorter, that means Karan is taller, right? So that is option number A. Ashish's mother buys some toys as given below. She buys a toy airplane, 2 teddy bears and 3 toy cars. What amount will she have to pay to the shopkeeper? Now she bought a toy aeroplane. So the value of aeroplane is 620 rupees. She bought 2 teddy bears. Now she'll have to pay 2 into 90. That is 180, correct? Because the price of a single teddy bear was 90 and she bought 2 teddy bears and 3 toy cars. Okay, so now the price of a single toy car is 350 rupees and she bought 3 toy cars, right? So 3 zeros are 0, 5 threes are 15, 5 carry 1, 9 and 1, 10, right? So it is 1050 for toy cars. Now adding all of this, we'll get 0, 8, 5, 13, plus 2, 15, 5, carry 1, 6 and 2, 8 and 1. So the total she have to pay to the shopkeeper is 1850. That is our option number A, correct? The length of a notebook is 24.8 cm and that of a book is 12.1 cm. What is the sum of lengths of the notebook and book? Okay, so just straightforward question. We have to just add these two values, 24.8 plus 12.1, and we'll get 9, 4 and 2 6, 2 and 1 3. So 36.9 centimeter is the total length, right? And that is our option number A. Now Hina had 34 pencils, right? X signifies 10, so there are 3, that is 30, and this is 4. So Hina had 34 pencils, out of which she used 10 and 20, and this is 9. So she used 29 pencils. How many pencils are left with her? We'll get 5. So 5 is represented by V. So C is the correct option. Now Mansi practices on her guitar 7.5 hours a week. If she practices 1.5 hours each day, then how many days does she practice in a week? Okay, so we know she practiced for 7.5 hours, correct? That means 7.5 hours in every week and 1.5 hour each day, right? That means 1.5 hours each day, correct? So now if I divide, I'll get the number of days she practices. So this is 5, right? So she studies, that means she practices for 5 days in each week. That is our option number A. Okay, so question number 44. A factory manufactured 1,64,372 computers, right? Out of which 12,736 were found defective. So 12,736 were found defective, and we have to find out that how many computers are not defective. So how to find that? Total number of computers manufactured subtracted by the number of computers that were found defective, and we will get the number of computers which are not defective, correct? So subtract that, 12 minus 6 will become 6. Again 6 minus 3 will be 3. Now this 3 again we cannot subtract, so 13 minus 7, that is 6, and instead of 4 here will be 3. 3 minus 2, again 1, and this 6 minus 1, 5, this one as it is. So the number of good computers, that means not defective computers, is 1,51,636. That is option number D. Now the length of a rectangular park is 46 cm and breadth is 38 cm. Vansh runs around it 5 times. Find the total distance covered by Vansh. Okay, let's say this is the rectangular park. 46 is its breadth, and 46 its length, and 38 centimeter is its breadth. Now he runs around 5 times, right? That means we have to calculate the perimeter of the park first. So for perimeter, the formula is 2 into length plus breadth, correct? So in this case, length is 46 centimeter and breadth is 38 centimeter, correct? 864, carry 1, 884 into 2, that is 168 centimeter is the perimeter of the rectangular park. Now he runs around it 5 times. So what we have to do, we have to multiply it by 5. So 168 into 5, that is 0, carry 4, 30 and 4, 34. So 4, carry 3, 5 ones are 5 and 3, 8. So 840 centimeter he covers up while running, right? So that is option number C. If the value of, okay, we don't know the value of all these digits, okay, but I know that this compass box and this bottle costs 344. So instead of these two, I can say 344, correct? So now bag plus 344 is equals to 843, correct? See, because we know this value of these two, right? Now bag is equals to 843 minus 344, correct? After subtraction, what we'll get? 9, this 4 will become 3, this will become 5, correct? Sorry, not 5, 7. So 13 minus 4 is again 9, and 7 minus 3 is 4. So we get 499, right? Now the value of bag is 499. So we know the value of bag is 499, and they have given the value of this box as 129, right? So this unknown box, we have to find out the value of this box. So question mark plus value of bag plus the value of given this box, that is 129, is equals to 682 rupees, correct? And we have to find out the value of this question mark. So question mark plus 9 plus 9, 8, carry 1, this is 12, so carry 1 again, 4 and 2, 6. So 628 is equals to 682. Now we have to find out the value. Now 682 minus 628, right? So after subtracting, what we'll get? This will become 12, 12 minus 8 will be 4, this will be 7, 7 minus 2 will be 5, 0, 54. So the value of this box is 54 rupees, and that is option number C, correct? Now moving on to the next question. Read the following statements carefully and state T for true, F for false, and select the correct options. The decimal numbers are arranged in ascending order. Let's check that if they are arranged in ascending order. 0, 8, okay, 1, then 10.01, correct? 10.88, okay, but after 10.88, this is a wrong question, wrong sentence, right? Because after 10.88 it should not come as 0.08, right? So this is a false one. So first is false. So just by looking at the option, I can say that 1 and D are not correct at all, right? Now the sum of these three numbers is 14.731, correct? Now let's just check. 2.068, 3.732, 8.931. What is their sum? 8 to 12, 1, carry 1, 6 plus 6, 12 plus 1, 13, 3 carry 1, 10, 17, 7 carry 1, 5, 6 and 8, 14. So 14.731. Oh, this statement is correct. So this is true. Now false, true. Now false, true. Okay, the only option left is C. So we don't have to check the remaining two conditions at all because there's only one option, right? Now, next question. Match the column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option. The least common multiple of the number 56 and 64 is, so LCM of 56 and 64, correct? So for that, just find out the LCM. 2, that is 28 and 32. Again, if I take 2, it will be 14 and 16. Again I got 2, so that is 7 and this is 8. Okay, so that's it, I guess. 7, right, and then 8, correct? So that is 2, 7 8s are 56 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 56 into 8, 8 carry 4, 448. So first is Q, so 1Q. Now I got two options again, so 1 and 2 are, option A and B are wrong then, right? So we have to choose between C and D. Now second, the highest common factor of the numbers 198 and 288, correct? C, but this will take a lot of more time, so we have to save the time in the exam. So I'll just check if C option or D option, right, like third option or fourth option. So the product of second multiple of 8, second multiple of 8 is 16 and fifth multiple of 7 is 35, that is 35, and they have asked to find out the product of these two multiples. So 35, 16 ones are 16, 16 5s are 80, carry 8, 48 plus 8, 560. So option 3 is S. Question 3 is S. So let's just check question 3 S. So option number D, right? What if we had tried to find out the HCF of these two numbers? It would have taken a more time, right? So this was an easy question. Okay. Okay. So now question number 49. The number of pair of parallel lines and intersecting lines in the given figure are P and Q. So we have to find out the value of P and Q. How many pair of parallel lines are there? Let's just name them L, M, N. This is O and P. Okay. So LM is a pair, MN is a pair, and LN is a pair. So 3 pairs, and OP. So that is 1 pair. So in total there are 4 pairs. Right. So P is 4 and value of Q. Now for Q we have to find out the pair of intersecting lines. So intersecting lines are L and P. So that is 1 pair. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6. Correct. So for value of Q we get 6. Now the next part, number of acute angles in the given figure. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 acute angles, and for R we get the value of 3. So we get the option as D, right? Now moving on to the last question. The given figure is made by using 6 identical squares, right? So these are 6 identical squares. So if this is 24, then this be like 8, 8 and 8, correct? And for this 16, it will again be 8 and 8, correct? Because these are 6 identical squares, correct? Now the statement 1 is the area of rectangle ABIJ is 128 square centimeter. Okay, so ABIJ, so we have to find out the area of this rectangle. So that is 16 into 8. Correct? So because this is 16 and this is 8, that is, let's just calculate. 8 6 are 48, so 8 carry 4, 8 ones are 8 and 4 12, so that is 128 square centimeter. Correct? So statement 1 is true. Correct? Now let's check statement 2. The area of unshaded figure is 384 square centimeter. So for that we have to find out the area of unshaded figure. That's so easy, right? What can we do? We have to find out the area of complete region, and then we have to subtract the area of the shaded part to get the area of unshaded figure. Correct? So the area of complete figure is 16 into 24, that is 4 carry 6, 16 2s are 32 and 6 38. So this is the area of complete figure, 16 into 24. Correct? Square centimeter. Now from the option only now we can say that this complete area is 384 square centimeter, but they have said that the area of unshaded figure is 384 square centimeter. So that is wrong, right? So we can say statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. So that is our option number A. Got it? Hope you got all the questions.